And 50% of Americans under 30 years old who went to college have some form of debt, like a student loan. That's according to a Federal Reserve report.
The typical amount of education debt in 2019 among borrowers with any outstanding debt from their own education was between $20,000 and $25,000. So now we want to show you a graph that breaks down that debt by age and degree level. The highest group is Americans between 30 and 44 years old with a graduate level degree, and the lowest are people over 60 years old with some level of college or technical education. Right now, the payment freeze on student loans has been extended until the end of January, but Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer is calling on President-elect Joe Biden to forgive all student debt up to $50,000. If approved, that would wipe out most debt for the average college graduate. NewsNation reporter Al Wouters tells us many economists believe all student debt is a drag on the U.S. economy.
By the time the average student graduates from college, he or she will owe nearly $50,000 on their student loans. That $1.6 trillion they owe is a drain on a generation of millennials.
Bottom line is that college should be a ladder up, but student debt makes it an anchor down.
New York Senator Charles Schumer is calling on President-elect Joe Biden to order forgiveness of all student debt up to $50,000, which would wipe out most debt for the average college graduate. Schumer and many economists believe all that student debt is a drag on the economy. Millennials are not buying homes or cars or other goods because of it.
They stand in the way of people getting the job they want. They stand in the way of buying a home, of starting a family, of buying a car, and they hurt our economy dramatically.
But Elise Murphy, a certified financial planner at Level Financial Advisors, points out there are other student loan proposals all over the map.
We've got some extreme proposals, some in the middle, and some on the other end that they don't want to provide any relief at all.
There's also an important stipulation in Schumer's plan limiting the income of the borrower to $125,000, which Murphy says would affect graduates differently based on their zip code.
Depending on where you live and what your costs of living are, because they can vary significantly if you're in rural America versus, a big city.
Al Wouters, NewsNation.